Hi guys, it's Liz here with your daily dose of guidance, but first I had to show you just how cute Luna is being. Okay, so if you hear some real strong purring in the background, that's Luna having her nap. I also have, here, see if I can show you. So I have Misty here too. See if I can show you. So we got Misty. Oh, I just covered the camera with my hand. I'm sorry. A few minutes ago, Luna was like literally on my chest. So I'm glad she decided to take her nap beside me instead of on me. Okay, so we're gonna get a little focused here. Oh, Misty decided she's okay. You're gonna do your card reading. I'm gonna go off to the side. So Misty's just off there. Okay, so welcome to your daily dose of guidance. Oh, Misty came back. I said her name too much. So as usual, we will be using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Feeling a little kooky again today, guys. Let's see what happens. The other day I was feeling a little something, feeling some kind of way, and man, I talked for 30 minutes. So let's let's see how this one goes. Yeah, maybe Misty will have something to say as well, or even Luna, although she looks like she's good. She's sleepy. Yeah. Okay. Misty's thinking of getting in my lap. I can see it. Yeah. Okay. So let's get focused. So we're tapping into divine wisdom, the archangels and the angels, and our positive spirit guides to aid us in today's message of guidance. And just to be on the safe side, I already called her in, but just to be on the safe side, because I am feeling some type of way today, I'm going to call in the Archangel Gabriel to help me in getting this message across clearly and not going off too far. Just trying to keep on the path. Keep on the path. Now, as usual, I also have the soul coaching cards and the astrology reading cards off to the side in case we need to tap into those energies as well. Oh, hi Mandy. Enjoy the chaos that may be this video. Okay, you know what? We're gonna switch the cards because they're just not speaking to me right now. So it's happened before where we had to switch them up. So we'll do the soul coaching cards first, and then maybe we'll do the energy oracle cards. But first, okay, so we're going with soul coaching oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Hopefully we'll have some better luck getting our message there. Okay. See, right away. So sometimes we got to switch it up. Okay. So we had success, but we had it in reverse. Okay. In reverse. So I'll read the bottom here. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. Okay, now because we had it in reverse, we're not feeling too successful today. Okay. So clearly, because it's in reverse, right? So let's see if anything else wants to come up. Just says I'm going to still tap into that energy, but that seems pretty clear cut to me. We're not feeling super successful right now. And we had something similar to that, I think it was the other day, where we were feeling like the goals we had set for ourselves, maybe with New Year's resolutions or what have you, that they were not really panning out, that they were already starting to fall apart, and we're only 1 week in to January. So you may be still kind of in that energy, or maybe you weren't then, but you are now, okay? So the similar guidance for that was to look for a strategy instead of just going from 0 to 100, checking out your expectations. Okay, were your expectations a little too, were they set a little too high? Okay, did you have a game plan going into attaining this goal? And is the goal maybe, again, a little too high up on that expectation? Do you need to maybe bring it down a little bit, okay, in order to make it attainable, right? Okay. Is there something? No. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch the cards again. Like I said, today we're feeling some type of way. I don't know what energy is going on right now, but I got a new moon coming up, I think, on Tuesday, if you're watching this in real time. So maybe there's something to that. I don't know, but I'm feeling a little kooky today. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little more clarity and guidance around this success card in reverse. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Okay, because we got this, I think it was just yesterday. So it's the door to romance. So maybe you're feeling, even though it's upright, okay, maybe you're feeling a little shaky in your relationships right now. Let's see. So perhaps you were trying to manifest your soulmate or your twin flame, or just a good time. Yeah, I'm Sagittarius, I'm all about that. Libra, you know. So, or trying to manifest, trying to strengthen your current romantic relationships, okay? Maybe you're feeling like that's, falling a little short, okay? And this is, again, because you either need to come up with a game plan, or you need to tweak your game plan, and really take a look at what's working and what's not working, and maybe why it's not working, okay? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go into the astrology cards real quick, see if we can get a little more help there. I think this is maybe the first time I've done this, where I got all three involved. Okay. They're all falling apart. Okay. Okay, so we have Aries. Okay. So maybe you're arguing a little bit more in your relationships. And we also have Uranus. So things are being shaken up. Okay, so I'll read the bottoms here. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Okay, and then Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Okay. Oh, Luna leaving? No, she's changing sides. Okay, so let's tap into these energies. Because again, I'm just feeling some type of way today. So hopefully Archangel Gabriel can help me out here. Let's get centered. Let's get open. And let's listen. Okay, so we have this really intense energy that is, how do I want to say it? So things are really getting shook up in our relationship. So this could be romantic, but it could be any type of relationship. Okay, where things kind of feel like they're falling apart a little bit. Okay, let's see what else. So again, there could be more arguing or just disagreements. Or there could be a lot of perceived obstacles coming up that are getting in your way of being able to manifest the relationship that you want. Okay, and so in that regard, again, we'll talk about shadow work a little bit. So if there's certain obstacles that are coming up and getting in your way, there could be some kind of shadow that's getting in the way. Okay, so these shadows are rejected aspects of yourself that you repressed, suppressed, whatever. You tucked them on back here decided to forget about them, okay, say, I don't want that, rejected, okay? Typically in early childhood, okay? But the thing is that even if we tucked them away and said no thank you, they still show up. And they will show up in your triggers, in your perceptions, in your judgments, okay? Just to name a few, they still show up, okay? And they still will, and if you're not aware of them because they're in the unconscious, this is how you become aware of them. This is how you kind of shift that in, is taking a look at your triggers, okay? So we're taking the unconscious and making it conscious by looking at those things and doing some introspective work, okay? And integrating work, because with these rejected aspects of ourself, part of the shadow work, okay, because we want to clear out the negative karmas, and then we want to bring in, to aid us in the integration part and becoming our whole self, is we need to tap into that heart chakra and tap into the unconditional acceptance and love and compassion in order to integrate these shadows, okay? So we look at these rejected parts of ourselves and we tap into that heart chakra energy and bring unconditional love and compassion and acceptance and respect, all of that heart chakra stuff, okay, to these shadow qualities, and that's how we integrate them into our whole self, okay? And once we have that, once we're able to integrate, and this is not just like overnight, okay? It's kind of continuous work, right? So we're just being consciously aware of what triggers us and why, and if we're not sure why, there may be a shadow involved that needs to be integrated. So when we come into our whole self, there's less conflict in our energy and in our lives, because we come into our whole self. We're no longer rejecting those aspects of ourself. There's unconditional acceptance there for ourself, but then that also comes out, okay, into our relationships around us. So there becomes less conflict when we have that. It's also about tapping into that secure attachments, okay, that I talked about the other day in regards to the insecure attachment styles, and then you have the secure style. So that's really about having open, honest communication and being receptive, listening, but from that heart chakra, okay? So you're able to listen and really receive instead of being up in here and thinking about, your argument, your perspective, what you're going to say next, instead of actually listening to what the other person has to say. And I don't just mean like hearing what they're saying, but really listening. Because when somebody's talking to you, especially if they're in an argument of some kind, they're trying in their way to get across, and this could be for you too, okay, this is both ways. You're trying to get across what your needs are from that other person. You're trying to communicate your needs to that other person. But if you don't know how to communicate in a healthy way, that's where you come into conflict, okay? And when you have that secure base, you're in that secure attachment style, that's where you're able to have that healthy communication, and you're able to get your needs across in a healthy, respectful way, okay? Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. And if you're unfamiliar with attachment styles, I forgot to mention it the other day, I have a bunch of video series about the attachment styles on my YouTube. So you can check that out, or just Google it, just check it out, just insecure attachment styles, or look up John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth, something to that degree. Anyways, you could just Google it, okay? Check it out. Let's see. Now, just real quick too, talking about YouTube, I also have how to heal these insecure attachment styles. So you might want to check those out too, okay? Okay. So I want to tap into this Uranus card real quick. So I also feel like you're going through growth in regards to your relationships, okay? And again, this could be even the relationship to yourself, okay? Any kind of relationship. This is anything that resonates with you in this reading, okay? So with Uranus, again, it's really about shaking things up. It's about that enlightenment, the awakening, okay? And we're certainly seeing that on a global scale right now. My goodness, okay. But we're trying to. Yesterday was really about that global scale, okay. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, because today is really, I'm feeling like, about the individual versus the collective. Yesterday was about the collective. Today is really about the individual, okay. So you may also find that through this sort of rough patch you may be going through in whatever relationship this is resonating with, this is also part of that dark night of the soul sort of energy, okay? So when you come into that dark night of the soul, that is part of the spiritual or personal growth, okay? So if you're going through that right now, this is part of the growth, okay? It's those growing pains, if you will, okay? And so when you just allow it to naturally pass through, right? We're not going to reject, and we're not going to try and force our way through it. We're just going to be mindful and conscious and in that heart chakra of compassion as we go through this energy, okay? Knowing that these are just growing pains, and as we naturally allow ourselves to grow, okay, we're going to come into that, we're going to have that aha moment, that sense of enlightenment and awakening, okay? And that even could just be through doing the shadow work, okay? To be like, oh, right, ding ding, that's where, these obstacles have been coming from this whole time, or what have you. And then you can integrate them and then again grow, and then grow, right? That's the work, okay? Okay, and again, if you're not really familiar with this, I do have a Kundalini Awakening course on Udemy that you might want to check out. I'm also currently working on a chakra course that I'm super proud of, and it's taking me forever to do it, to finish it, because I just want it to be, it's that Capricorn, I just want it to be perfect, right? Energy. So there's also that to look forward to. It really goes into the shadow work and in regards to the chakras, okay? And there's going to be meditations and energy clearing and worksheets and all of that jazz, okay? So to really help you with that, okay? So that's also something to look forward to. It's coming up hopefully soon. If I can just set that perfectionist aside, okay? Okay. I'm just tapping in. I want to listen in and see if anything else wants to come through before we go on with our day. Okay, so somewhat similar to yesterday. Like I said, yesterday was about the global, the collective. Today is really about the individual. So today we really want to look into doing some meditation, some form of energy work, okay, on ourselves to help clear out those negative karmas that are keeping us stuck, keeping us, from being able to spiritually grow, okay? We want to do this from that heart chakra, okay? Or maybe if the block or imbalance has to do with the heart chakra, that's the work you need to focus on today, okay? So it's really bringing that energy in from that crown chakra all the way down. We're going to bring it into the heart chakra. or wherever you're feeling, because another way to know where a block is in your body is where does it hurt, okay? That's letting you know there's an energy block there. So where does it hurt? So either bring it into the chakra that you feel like it's going to resonate with, so either the heart chakra, maybe a different chakra, or where it hurts in your body. And bring that white energy, okay, white light, even if you can't visualize it, just intend it, and put that energy where it needs to go, okay? Maybe you want to use if you have it, use the Reiki symbol, Choku-rei, okay? Not necessary, but if you have it, use it, okay? And again, really just kind of bring that heart chakra energy to that space. Maybe call on the Archangel Raphael to help you with the energy healing. You may also want to call on the Archangel Zadkiel to help you with the transmuting of that energy. Okay, so you could also bring in, those are either purple, or, because Zadkiel is purple, okay, and Archangel Raphael is green, okay, but you could also use pink, because that's a heart chakra as well. The heart chakra is sort of I call it like a yin and yang type of energy, where it's green and pink, okay? So green is healing, and pink is that love type of energy, okay? It's that compassion. It's love, okay? And so we're going to bring that energy to where it hurts. Okay? And visualize or intend or call on those archangels to help you in clearing out that energy, okay? And transmuting that energy, letting go of that negative karma. Okay, transmuting that energy and to help you integrate. Okay. You can also start to expand that energy out, okay, and into that energy field to continue to clear out those negative karmas and to transmute that energy, continue to integrate, okay? Now, I believe, it's been a while, but I believe I also have, again, a YouTube video for this type of healing. I may even have a couple, so you might want to check those out too if this, doing this isn't your jam, or you want to do it at a different time, okay? Maybe right now isn't your moment, okay? So, but I really feel like our message today, yes, it's about relationships, but it's also about healing ourselves, okay? So clearing out this sort of Aries isn't inherently bad, don't take it that way. I just mean Aries can be the harmful aspects of that energy, okay? Because it can be helpful and it can be harmful. In this aspect, if Aries energy is being harmful and is being an obstacle, okay, if you find that there's a lot of conflict around you, chances are you're manifesting this through your energy. So this is why we want to do that energy work, to clear out those lower vibe negative karma energies, okay, and integrate the rejected part of ourselves, okay, because that's going to affect whether it's conscious or subconscious, unconscious. That is going to affect how we manifest and how our energy manifests around us, okay? So also be aware of your mirrors. People and situations are mirrors of yourself, okay? So if you're looking at someone else and you're rejecting them, that means there's some aspect of you that you're rejecting. It's that aspect of you you're rejecting. That's another way to know what your shadow is, that a shadow is, okay? And if you find that you're in situations where you're like, this sucks, right? Take a look at it as a mirror. What can you do? What can you change? in yourself, okay? What can you heal? That's what I mean by change. What can you heal? My ring light is starting to die, so I've gone on too long. So what can you heal in your energy that will change that reflection, okay? And bring about a little more harmony in your relationships and in the situations around you, okay? So again, I know my ring light's starting to die. I've gone on too long. So if this is something that you need some help with, either check out my YouTube channel, probably my blog, there's something in there, or you can talk to me directly, DM me, or email me at spirituallycharged@gmail.com, okay? Because I am a spiritual life coach, Reiki master, and advanced angel therapist, so if you need some help in that area, give me a shout, okay? Luna just snorted behind me. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful. I know, again, I've gone on too long, so I knew I was going to feel I was feeling that energy today. So hopefully this made sense to you. Hopefully you found it helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Guidance.